So this weight usually flies. Right? And today it felt a lot heavier than usual.
Come on.
All right, and in today's video, I'm gonna give you 2 solutions on how to cure a crappy bench day. First things first, keep the ego at the door. I've seen too many times and I've experienced too many times me being a little too egotistical because like I've waited this day for too long, right? I put it on a planner. Today was heavy bench day, a top set, or maybe even a PR, right? It was a day I was excited for, something I was really looking forward to. Because again, I love bench press. I love getting at it. I love seeing progression and getting stronger, right? And you probably do too. And unfortunately, some days they're just not going to go the way you want them to, right? It could be just a misgroove. It could be your CNS is overloaded because you did another CNS taxing movement like deadlifts or something, right? And today for me, it was misgroove. Or it was just something happened, right? A little wrist pain. My wrist was like a little below the other one. And today it wasn't good, right? There are an exception though, right? So I hit 365, didn't like the way it moved, but I was like, I'm gonna do 375, right? So I slapped a 5 and another 5 on each side. And the only exception to this rule is I would say go up more weight only if you hit that weight before in the past. And especially if you had like an RPE of 8 or 9, nothing less, right? Not if it was a top set, like a max, or it was something you want to max out at, right? That's not what we do here, right? So here's a video of me doing 375.
Come on.
It actually kind of moved a little better than the 365, but again, no, what did I say? Number 1, keep your ego at the door. It moved good or it moved decent, but I'm like, today's not the day to max out. Today's not a day to do a top set or a really heavy top set, right? So I'm gonna be a good boy and we're gonna do number 2, the solution number 2, and that is drop the damn weight, right? But when we drop the weight, I don't want you to drop it to like say something like that you could just rep out like easy. No, like personally, if you want to do a burnout rep and you're just really going for hypertrophy, go at it, right? But on this channel, we're more of a power builder, right? We're doing strength training and looking good. But this is the strength aspect, right? So what I want you to do is I want you to drop the weight to weight that you find moderate to heavy, right? So me personally, it was 315 and then what I want you to do is I want you to pause rep that, right? And I want you to do an AMRAP. An AMRAP means as many reps as possible, right? Preferably like 4 to 6, maybe even 3 to 6, because again, you're still getting strong within that 3 rep range. And for me, right, here's a video of me doing that.
Everything, there you go. Everything, come on.
315, 4, 5, right? And again, I want you to do weight that you find challenging, but that you could still rep out. And the cool thing about paused bench is it really exposes a lot of weaknesses that you have, right? Because instead of touch and go where you explode the bar off your chest, when you pause that bench, it exposes a lot of weaknesses, right? Like if you go up, or if you pause and because you're letting that, you're killing the momentum, right? And it's just pure strength from there. And you're going up, there are going to be some weaknesses, right? Like maybe it's your tricep isn't as strong as the other one, right? Or maybe your front delts are like overcompensating for the lack of like pectoralis major weakness, right? It can be literally any of those, or your ass coming off the bench because you're actually still not strong enough or you don't know how to incorporate leg drive, right? That was me at the last set of my 315 for 5, right? But then again, this is still amazing, right? Because you're getting in some volume and you're still getting a good strength workout in. Because again, this is heavy to moderate weight. You're getting stronger. You're getting something out of this bench day, right? It might have not gone the way you wanted it to, But the next bench day, I promise you're probably going to feel a lot more refreshed and a lot stronger because you're giving your CNS a break while also training it like, hey, like this is still some heavy weight. I want you to be primed for next bench day, right? But of course have like 3 to 4 day intervals in between. A week would be even better. But again, right, pause bench. And the cool thing that I did, because I did this all today, right? And this is what gave me the idea to make this video. I did another second set of 315 for paused reps, right? And I have a video of that right here. And you know what's really cool about that? You might not know, maybe some of my subscribers who've been here a lot longer know, but when I bench press for volume, especially with 315, I'll usually do one set, a good set for 5, and then the next set is like for 2, or maybe sometimes 3, right? But never more than 3. This set was actually for 4, right? Really cool, because it showed me today that today sucked, but I still got a W in the end, right? Because I hit a PR for amount of reps I got for 2 sets. So I'm making progress while noticing that like today wasn't a good day, right? Like we're still getting stronger, right? So that tells me like, hey, today wasn't a strength issue. Today was it just wasn't a kind of good day type of issue, right? So yeah, that just pretty much lets you know, it puts you in a good headspace, right? Like, okay, today was just like, I guess the stars didn't align or something, right? Today just wasn't a good day. And that's fine because there's always another day, right? And so remember, number 1, keep your ego at the door. That's very important. Number 2, lower the damn weight, right? And paused reps, right? Preferably 3 to 6 reps, or as many reps as possible. But again, if you can do more than 6 or 7, you probably need to increase the weight a little bit, right? Another tip. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for you guys. Like, just follow that rule book and you should be fine and you will get stronger. And I also want to shout out to all the people who commented on my post about me just skipping on Sunday, man. I really appreciate you guys. And if you are at the end of this video watching this, I just want to say thank you too. But again, yeah, really appreciate you guys for like, all the kind words. Like, damn, that really means a lot to me. You guys are really cool. And it's so cool to have this type of community. And I really appreciate you guys a lot. Thank you so much. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what else you guys want to watch.